guys, it's your girl once again with a new video. It's Laine. Welcome back to the channel. So today we'll be doing something a little bit different. So as you can see, I've already got out my ingredients here, placed out and prepared, and some dishes. I don't know if you can see it. They're all lined up, ready to be cleaned. So today we are making carrot cake. Since I've been wanting to do a baking video on YouTube. To be honest, I don't suck, but I'm also not really that good as well. So just bear with me. I guess I took the wrong choice of clothing today. Like, really wrong choice. I like the shirt. Okay. So we'll start by preheating the oven. Boop, boop. Down here now. My lighter does not seem to want to work. Give me a second here. Ah! Mine shorts. Oh, here it is. Found it. That's scary. Too hard. Okay, now the top. Now we'll start combining the ingredients. So first we'll do the dry ingredients because you can't have anything, like you can't have a cake if it's not dry, right? Or like it has to be moist. I'm telling you shit, I swear. Okay, I won't bleep that out. First, let's put in the flour. Oh shit. I forgot to this thing. Screw it, it's okay. Pop it here. The next one we'll be adding the baking soda, baking powder, and the cinnamon. Oh god. Never mind. So I already mixed up the cinnamon, the baking powder, baking soda, and the salt. So it's all combined here. Just put it here. Now, when it comes to wet ingredients, the brown sugar goes with the wet ingredients. So now we're putting the white sugar in with the dry ingredients. Boop. Now mix it all up. I mean, I guess I just thought of making a baking video because I never really had any ideas of what to do. Why am I doing my left hand? I'm right-handed. Ah, that is so uncomfortable. So, the last time I uploaded a video, the one with me introducing myself, my laptop completely shut down when I was doing those. When I was editing the video, just itself. Next, we'll do the wet ingredients. So we'll keep this aside. Got a big pan. Okay. And 4 eggs. So we'll crack up the eggs after we put the brown sugar. So it's like a lot of brown sugar, but it's because it's to keep the cake moist. But man, why do I wear these shorts first of all? Should have wore pants. Now it's getting cold. Okay, so we got the brown sugar in. Now I don't talk much, do I? No. Maybe because whenever I do something I like, for example, this baking, I tend to concentrate way too much, I guess you can say that. Okay. Some sound in the wall. Creepy. Okay. 1 egg. Check if there's any shells. Nope. Okay. Next. 2 eggs. 3. So, carrot cake is one of the types of dessert, cake, baking item, thingy-majig that I can do from scratch, that I actually know how to do. And then along with a few types of cupcakes, pancakes, crepes, waffles I haven't done yet because I don't have a waffle maker. My favorite is blueberry cupcakes. However, I do those with the Betty Crocker. This is not sponsored, I'm sad. So I do those with the Betty Crocker, and I really love those cupcakes. To the max. To the max. I know it's like unrelated and stuff, but I thought of Stranger Things out of like for some reason, and season 3 came out around July 5 or 4, and I finished it in a week. I didn't watch all the seasons, but I watched all 3 seasons in a week. Some days, some nights, I actually did not sleep because I got really attached and addicted to it. And plus, 11 is really, really pretty. Along with Max, of course. And my favorite, I can say from all of them, who's my favorite? I guess you can say, can't even think straight. I like Steve the most. I think I can say I like Steve the most. Wait, no, but then there's Jonathan. Yeah, Jonathan has won over my heart once again. Okay, next, the vegetable oil, which also will keep it from sticking to the pan, I think, and add to the moisture. But then at the same time, we still have to grease the pan. This is clean, this is not. Put that in the clean section. First, we'll mix up the vegetable oil with the eggs and brown sugar, and then we'll add the carrots in slowly. This looks weird. Look at this. Should I tilt the camera a little bit up down? Maybe we should. Let's fix this here. There. Can see it? Yeah. Okay, good. Oh, damn it. Why did it not wear an apron? An apron. Okay, so then slowly you add the carrots in with the concoction mixture slash concoction, and then it'll really join up. Here I used 3 carrots, particularly lengthy ones. Wrong word. Let's get a little smaller here. Particularly you know, I'm not even gonna talk about that. That brings my mind to wrong places. So, we got it all joined up. And the oven is still preheating. Literally took me an hour just to prepare the ingredients before making this video. So, recently, well, not recently, I have been on the website, but I've gone to it again because I had my doubts about one thing. So, you can ask questions both anonymously and publicly with your name or with another type of name. And my question was because about this person, and because they asked this question of me, what, in quotation marks, his exact words, what are we? Because we seem to be talking a lot, we seem to be talking a lot of deep things, and I got confused, I got shocked, because people on that website, on the question and answer website, said that it could mean that he could be, that not he or she, I'm not saying who, but like, it could mean that they are looking for something else more than friends, or something more like platonic, or they could just be wanting to what's that word? To clarify something. I don't know, I'm afraid of it. I mean, they're a really good friend. Okay. Oh, and speaking of talking to people, I got a new Discord server, and yeah, you can join my new Discord server. It's Laine's Emporium. Probably going to change names over and over, but we'll stick with that for now. I'll put it down in the description below, and you can join it. I promised my Discord server in the last video. However, I did have some technical difficulties, and my last server was going in the wrong place. That's dripping. It was going in the wrong direction that I didn't want it to go, so I had to make a new one, which was user safe, well, user friendly, and also safe for work, and it's safe for the kids, you know, the 9-year-old army. Such a cringy person. I'm not even trying to be cool. I'm just trying to talk about something. Okay, so got it, half up. That's a lot of stuff in here. Okay, so as you can see, the carrots have soaked up the... I dropped this. People are gonna get mad if I drop this. No, 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 no. Oh god. Come on. Stable? Okay. Okay. So, what was I talking about? Right, the Discord server. There are a lot of people who entered the server, and we're not being particularly nice, and They were being a little bit immature even for their age. So I had to change it, and now I got a new one. Laine's Emporium. Whoever joined the last one, you can't exit it unless you feel that you're going to be comfortable. I don't have a hand mixer, so I'm doing this. This is the baddest thing I've done. This is the worst thing I've done. Okay. So, when it comes to baking, my grandmother told me to go like in one direction, to go one way. However, right now it seems to be a little bit difficult. I should have a spatula with me. Is the oven all heated up? Yep, it's all heated up. Heated up. I'm thinking of, is it Imagine Dragons or One Republic? Anyways. Oh yeah, looking around the house, because this is the kitchen and it's an open kitchen where there's a counter. So the laptop is actually on the counter, and around it till this side is also a counter. And then here over that way is a living room and my piano practice area, along with a shelf that has some display items, some from my aunts because they like going all over the world. So far they've been to some parts of Europe, and yeah. As for me, I've gone to Hong Kong and Brunei. I really like it there. It was really nice. And then I went to Japan to visit my cousins. But then that was a really long time ago. I think Japan was the last place I went. That was not my home country because we had kind of some financial problems and it was a little bit difficult, especially with the last house that we had. So we had to switch. We had to move out and look for another one that would be more suitable and that would fit. Like, how many are we? 8 of us in the house. Because since I have 2 brothers and we need a bigger space because one of them is a baby. Of course, I and my brother, the middle one, I'm the oldest. We kind of need our space and need our sleep, especially since the baby can wake up in the middle of the night or sleep late because sometimes I kind of put him to sleep in the afternoon late. Right now it's 3:45, and he usually is supposed to sleep at 2. I think I put just the right amount of cinnamon when they said don't put too much cinnamon. I put 1 whole teaspoon. Sorry, half a tablespoon. They said 1.5 teaspoon. I felt like it wasn't enough, but it tastes good. Dish is firing up. I'm gonna be in a dead ass mood. Oh wait, I forgot something. The vanilla. So sometimes when I measure the vanilla, I use the cap because 1, I'm too lazy to get a spoon, but then at the same time, it's actually just the right amount. Just finish all of this. It's goner anyway. Bye. Boop, and now it's there. Okay, now let's mix this up. Just a little bit more, and then after this, we'll grease the pan. Speaking of grease, I wasn't actually watching Grease. I was watching Glee, and me and my brother again stayed up last night to watch. Maybe we watched 3 episodes of Glee. It was my childhood, and I didn't even watch from season 1. I started from season 3, episode something, and I only watched 3 episodes because I was young back then, and I thought I couldn't find it anywhere to be watched. But luckily, guess what? Netflix put it out recently. was so exciting. It's really, really good to watch. Let's just let it, come on, go out. Boop, boop. One more. Come on, come on. Okay. Nope, one more. Okay, next. Selfish like me. So, the song today I was singing in the shower was, what was I singing? I was singing Girls, Girls, Boys by Panic at the Disco. I flinch every time when I say Brendan's name. It's adorable as hell. Carrots are good for your eyes, kids. Okay, let's set this aside and we'll grease up the pan. This pan is one of my favorites. They're pretty good. Or should I use butter or canola oil? I think butter is better. Fridge is a mess. Sorry you had to see the pain for your eyes. Pain for your eyes? Don't worry, that's a washcloth, it's fine. So we got the butter, fold up the sides, then we'll just grease it up like this. It's actually really helpful since, you know, those, there are some people who use this greasing brush, and I feel like it's so unnecessary and you have to wash something else in it. And especially me, I don't like doing the dishes most of the time, but since today it's one of my really good cakes, I say I'd do it. Let's get all in there. And this cake, even though there is a bountiful lot of sugar, I thought the fishes jumped out of the tank. There is like an amount of sugar. It is kind of particularly healthy if you do like not eat so much of it. And this is a good thing when I bake a whole cake and I don't want to eat it all. I have 7 other people in the house who can eat it for me, which doesn't destroy my regimen. Because there was this one week where I did water fasting. It wasn't it wasn't 1 week itself, just 3 days, 3 days and 10 hours each day, and it was really hard for me to cope up because there's a lot of food in this house. So what I did was I made food, but I didn't eat it. I let other people eat it for me, so it feels like I'm eating it, and it satisfies me because people eat the food I make. Makes me happy, so very happy. Never notice how much I love you. Don't take my sunshine away. I'm talking so much this pan isn't even getting. I don't grease pans this long. Okay, back in wrap for you. I've been wondering where to buy those cream, like the blocks of cream cheese, because I can't find them here in my area. All I see is like blocks of butter. Oh, wrong one. Blocks of butter, or yeah, basically mostly blocks of butter. Okay, we'll put this here. Pour it all out. And don't worry if it looks like it's a little flat or a little low level. It'll actually rise since there is baking powder and baking soda. Okay, wait, let's get a spatula for this. Come on. Okay, let's get a spatula. Not really a spatula, but more of like a spoon thingy. But let's scoop it all out because it's a waste if you don't use it. Plus, you don't want to waste a good cake batter, do you? Can't eat it raw. After all you can hear is this. Listen. Wait, let me just put it a little bit farther away from the mic. Oh, there's some stuff over there. Okay. Scrape it up. All of it. And then at times when there is a little bit left of residue or batter like this, it's like a little bit left. My brother, he's bound to steal the bowl and just lick everything off. Okay, now that everything's there. But good thing I actually told him I need to make this video. If he wants to come into the video, he has to be there and help me, be here and help me make the cake. And usually whenever I say help, it means washing the dishes. So that's done. I'll pop this in the oven and I'll see you back when I wash the dishes. I hate doing the dishes. So after the dishes and popping this into the oven, I'll be back when it's taken out and I'll be cooling it out. So I'll be seeing you in a bit. Okay, so now I'm back. So, as you can see, dishes are clean. They're all piled up over there, drying up. I'm eating a falafel because I got hungry, and I have a cup of my water. I read a little too. So I just took out, wait, let's put this down. So I just took out the cake. I just literally took it out just now. Here you go. But you can't see it. Let's put it down there. Push it back there. So, if you were here, you can literally smell the cinnamon and the carrot and the sugar. And my baby brother's awake now. Hear him. Okay, so what was I gonna say? I blanked out. I had it while this was up in the oven. Took off my makeup. Now I'm makeupless. As you can see, my eyes look no eyeliner and no mascara, lipstick. I'm hungry. I might make more falafels. So I'm gonna set this aside to cool down. People should not really talk with their mouth full. Why? Um, I'm hungry. Don't blame me. You're gonna smell it and you're gonna get hungry for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna set this aside to cool. I'll take it out of the pan and I'll be back once it cools down. Once it cools down. See ya in a few. Say hi.
Hi.
We're making cake, right? Yeah, we make cake. Now we're gonna put the icing, yeah? Yeah, icing. See? This icing, the glaze. What's this? Yeah, icing glaze. Okay, now it cooled down, yeah? It got colder. Yeah, don't touch the mic. You wanna kiss? Kiss, kiss. You want cake?
No cake.
No cake. Okay, let's sit here. Sit.
Hi.
Oh. Come, come. Okay, go. Okay, we will sit here. You want to sit here? Okay, but don't touch, yeah? Okay, you'll sit here. Look, 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 baby. Hot, hot, hot. Don't touch, hot, hot. Yeah, baby, it's hot. Okay, we'll put this. Look, baby, we're putting icing. Yeah, hot. Okay, so now that it's cooled down, we're putting some glaze on top of it. So it won't only add to flavor because since we don't have proper, yeah, hot, hot. Yes, go. Don't put your feet there. Don't put your feet there. Hey! Okay, so since we don't have proper buttercream, we're gonna put glaze on top. So, yeah, glaze on top. Don't put your feet. It'll have some shine. And what else will it have? Hey, you want glaze here? Dip. No, no. Here. Dip, dip. Like this. It's not hot, it's cold. Yeah, it's cold. Oh, taste, taste, taste. Taste. So the glaze is consisted of who's that? Icing sugar and milk. But here I used soy milk. Now that's done. I crushed. Baby, where did you put the nuts? Nuts. I crushed some nuts. And we can just top it off like this. Salty. But it's not salt. Baby, you wanna put it? You wanna put it? Okay. Can I have your hand? Hand. Put it on the cake. Yay! It's on the cake now. Yay! Good. Good job. Kiss. It's yummy. Okay. Now we finished the cake. What are we gonna do? You wanna eat? Yeah, we're gonna eat. Okay. We'll get the knife. Be careful, okay? Sit down properly. It's very moist. It's so soft. Yeah. You know why it's soft? Because we put some brown sugar. Yeah, brown sugar, baby. Yeah. Now we're gonna cut. Hot. Yeah, don't touch the oven. It's still hot. Yeah, it's hot. Look, Zaki, look. You want this one? And here is our finished cake. Say, here is our finished cake. And you can come back for another video. Remember to tune in, subscribe to the channel, like, join the Discord server, follow me on Twitter or Instagram. I'll be on. See you guys.